Hello everyone, proceed today inshallah we'll start with a revision of geometry. First, complete. Question number one, if A is a point 1, 2, B is a point 3 and 4, then the midpoint of AB is what? You remember the rule of midpoint? The rule of midpoint of A is 1 and 2 and B is 3 and 4. Midpoint is the order pair. M, this is midpoint between A and B. You remember that x plus x by 2 and y plus y by 2. X plus x by 2 and y plus y by 2. So 1 plus 2 over 2 and 2 plus 4 over will be, this will be 1 plus 3, 4 divided by 2 will be 2, 2 plus 4, 6 divided by 2 will be 2. So the midpoint is 2. Next question. Number 2, the equation of the line which is parallel to x-axis and passes through the point -2 and 6 is what? You remember the line is parallel to the x-axis and passing through -2 and 6. The equation is what? This is x, this is y. Is the point -2 and 6. The line is parallel to the x-axis. Its equation is y equal. Y equal. Yes, y equal what here? 6. Number 3, question 3. X and y are the measure of two complementary. X to y equal 1 to 2. Then sine x plus cosine y equal what? The ratio is 1 to 2 and they are complementary. So the sum of them is 90 degrees. So let's note x is 1m and y is 2m. The sum of 1m and 2m should be 9. X plus y, 90, then m plus 2m is 9. And we know 1m plus 2m is 3m equal 9. Then m is 90 by 3 is 30. So the value of m now is 30. So x is 30 and y is 2 times 30 will be 6. X equal m, that will be 30, and y double 30 will be 6. Now I need the value of sine x. You will say sine 30. Cosine y, you will say cosine. The sum of them, you will get y. You can use the calculator. Sine 30 plus cosine 60 will be equal y. Number 4, the distance between the points 6 and 0, -4 and 0, equal y. I need the distance. You remember the rule of the distance? Square root of points here, A and B. I need the distance, square root. The difference between x and x power 2 plus the difference between y and y power x minus x, x2 minus x1 power 2, y minus y, that means y2 minus y1 power 2. So we have here x and y, x and y. So x2 is x1, 6 and -4. The difference between them power 2 and plus y, 0 plus y and 0 minus y power 2. You will get 10 length units. So the length is, or the distance is 10 length units. Question number 5. If the point 0 and A belongs to the straight line, x minus 4y plus 12 equals 0, then A equals what? A here is the point 0 and B, okay? And belonging to the straight line, passes through this point. Line passes through this line, and its equation is 3x minus 4y plus 12 equals 0. Okay? Here this point, this is x and y. So this point satisfies this equation. You will put x is 0 and y is a. So 3 times 0 minus 4 times a plus 12 equals 0. So this will be 0 minus 4a plus 12 equals 0. Move 12 out by -12. So -4a equals -12. So 12 equals 4a. You can say A equals 12 divided by 4, then A equals 3. Question number 2. If AB straight line parallel CD straight line, then the slope and the slope of AB equals 2 over 3. You have the slope now, and you know the two straight lines CD and AB is parallel, so they are the same slope. Then the slope of CD equals 2 over 3. Because we are parallel. If L1 parallel to L2, then M1 equals M2. Slope 1 plus 2 equals the same value 2. Question number 7. If the two straight lines 2x plus by plus c equals 0, and the other equation 3x minus y plus 2 equals 0 are perpendicular, then b equals what? You remember the two straight lines when they are perpendicular, so the slope of M1 multiplied M2, the slope of the second line is the product between the two slopes equal -1. So the rule to get the slope M1 for the first equation, negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y. So -2 over coefficient of yb, -2 over M2 equal negative coefficient x, -3 over coefficient y, -1. So -3 over -1. Negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y will be 3 over 5. And you know, if the two straight line L1 perpendicular to L2 equal, or we can say M1 multiplied M2 equal -1, or M1 equal the flip over the slope M2 and you change the sign. That's mean -1 over M. So -2 over B, this is M1 equal, just you will make flip for this fraction 1 over 3 and exchange the sign will be -1 over 3. You can use the cross multiplication to get now the value of B. So B equals -2 times 3 divided by -1, you will get B equals number 8. If sine x equals half and x is acute angle, then measure angle of the equal. You can use shift to sine, shift to sine half. You will get, yes, you will get what? 30. 30 is acute angle, so x is 30. Number 9, I need the distance between the 2 points, 5 and 0, 0 and the -1. The distance, the rule of the distance is square root. Here, this is point A and this is point B. So the length will be equal square root of the difference between x and x power 2 and plus the difference between y and y power 2. So 5 minus 0 power 2 and 0 minus -1 power 2. You will get 15 length. Question number 10. Sine 60 plus cosine 30 minus tan 60 equals what? It's complete. You can use the calculator to get sine 60 is root 3 over 2 plus cosine 30 is root 3 over 2 minus tan 60 is root 3 over 1. So you'll get final answer 0. Right? Question number 11 here. If the two straight lines kx minus 2y plus 3 equals 0 and the other equation for straight line 6x plus 3y minus 5 equals 0 are parallel, then k equals what? Parallel just means the M1 slope of first line equals the slope of the second line. M1 is what? Negative coefficient x over coefficient y. Then negative k over coefficient y negative k. Negative removes negative will be k over k. M2 is what? Negative coefficient of x, -6 over coefficient of y 3 will be -2. They are parallel, that means k over 2 equal -2. M1 equal M2 equal, yes, k over 2 equal -2. So you can use cross multiplication or k equal 2 times -2 will be -2. The slope of the perpendicular, question 12. The slope of the perpendicular straight line to the line which passes through the 2 points. You have 2 points here, and you need the slope of the perpendicular line. So when you get the slope of this line, yes, you will get the slope of the perpendicular by flip of the fraction or the slope of the second line and change the sign. M1 is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yes, 6 minus 1, 2 minus negative 4, or 1 minus 6 over negative 4 minus 2 in the same direction. 6 minus, yes, y. 6 minus 1 minus 6, then negative 4 minus 2, or you can say 6 minus 1 over 2 minus negative 4. You will get the same answer. So it will be negative 5 over negative 6, that's mean 5 over 6, the slope for the other line. But the perpendicular, the slope will be, yes, you will flip 6 over 5, and change the sign will be negative 6 over 5. Question C. Number 1. If cosine 2x equal half, and x is measure of an acute angle, then measure angle x equal half. Okay, you can use shift cosine. Shift cosine, you will get the value of 2x, not x, 2x. Then, when you get 2x, you will make divide 2. You get x only. So, cosine 2x equal half, shift cosine half. 2x equal 6. Then x equal 6 divided 2 will be 30. So, number 2. The slope of the straight line, whose equation 2x minus 3y plus 5 equals 0. Equal what? I need the slope. Negative coefficient x over coefficient y if you have equation equal 0. So negative coefficient x is negative 2 over coefficient y negative 3 will be negative 2 over negative 3 will be 2 over 3. Number 3, question 3, the length of the line segment which is drawn between the 2 points 0 and 0 and 5 and 12. Means the line segment, length of line segment between 0 and 0 and 5 and 12 equal what we can use the rule of the distance. Yes, difference between x and x power 2 and plus the difference between y and y power 2. So 5 minus 0 power 2 and plus 12 minus 0 power 2, you will get 15 length. So you will choose the question where tan 45 equal 1. You can use the calculator in the problem. Tan 45 is 1. In triangle ABC, measure B equal 9. So this right angle triangle is sine A plus cosine C equal 1. If you have a triangle, right at B. So this angle acute. So the sine of this angle equals the cosine of this angle. Sine A equals cosine C, or cosine A equals sine C. So sine A plus cosine C, we are equal. You can say sine A plus sine A, or cosine C plus cosine C. So sine A plus this you can put sine C, sine A. Yes, cosine C equals sine A. So double sine A. So you choose number. Tan 45 times sine 30. Then use the calculator no problem. You will get sine 30 is half, tan 45 is 1 time half is half. Question number 7. Sine square 60 minus cosine square equals half. You can use the calculator by putting this sine 60 power 2 in bracket here, power 2, minus cosine 60 and bracket power 2. Yes, you will get, by using the calculator before, you will get half. Number 8, if the origin point is a center of the circle of radius 3, length 1. So R here is 3, radius is 3. Then the point what belongs to, you will find the distance between, yes, between this point and the origin point 0 and 0. Yes, 1 minus 0 will be 1, power 2 will be 1 power. 2 minus 0 will be, the origin point is 0 and 0. Yes, so 1 minus 0 will be 1 power 2. 2 minus 0 will be 2 power 2. So square root will be square root 5. But the radius is 3, not root 5. So not B. By the same way, negative 2 and root 5. -2 and root 5. You will use the same way. Square root -2 power 2 plus root 5 power 2, you will get 3. Yes, the radius is 3. So you see number 9. The slope of the straight line which parallel to the x-axis is. The slope which line in the line parallel to x-axis is 0, but parallel to y-axis and fine. Number 10. The slope of the straight line ax minus y plus b equals 0 equals 1. Then a equals what? You know the slope is negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y. That means negative a over negative 1 will be 1. The slope equals 1. So m, the slope equals negative coefficient x over coefficient y. Negative a over negative 1 will be a over 1 will be a. So the slope is 1. So a is 1. So you will choose a equals 1. Question number 11. The perpendicular distance between the two straight lines, y minus 3 equals 0 and y plus 2 equals 0. I need the perpendicular distance between them. Okay, you can put this, you haven't x here, this is y only. So this is constant equation, y equals 3. And also this is y equals -3. If you draw a line of y equals 3 passing through the 3 and y axis, so y also passing through -2 and y axis. The two lines here you have 3 units and here 2 units. So the distance between them is 3 units and 2 units will be 5 units. Okay, question number 12. The equation of the straight line whose slope is 1 passing through the origin point is just the equation. Slope is 1. You remember the equation is y equal mx plus c. When passing through the origin point, c is 0. So the slope is 1. Y equal 1x. That means y equals x. Question number 15. If LM is a straight line perpendicular to another straight line, EO. Okay? And E here is -1 and 2. O here is 0 and 0. Then the slope of LM is, yes, you can use the slope y2 minus y1. You can say 2 minus 0 over -1 minus 0. You will get -2. So the slope is, yes, perpendicular. Yes, they are perpendicular. LM, yes, this is EO. I get now the slope of EO, but I need the perpendicular. The slope of LM is perpendicular. So you will make -2 over 1 will be 1 over +2. That means 1 over 2. Question number 15. If tan 3x equals √3, where 3x is measure of an axis angle, then measure angle x equal 50 tan √3. You will get the value of 3x. You will get the value of 3x equal 50 tan √3. You will get 6. So 3x equals 60. So x equals 60 divided 3 will be 1. Question number 15. If the origin point is and is a center of a circle of a diameter length unit, then the point which belongs to the circle is what? The center is the origin point 0 and 0, and the diameter is 6, so the radius is 3. So the length is from the origin to the radius, sorry, the circle, any point here on the circle, radius equals 3. So you can say √8 and 1. Why? If you put √8 and 1 in square root, the distance between the origin point like that, yes, x √8 minus 0 of the origin point is 0 and 0. √8 minus 0 will be √8. So root 8 power 3 minus 1 minus 0 will be 1 power 3. You will get 8 minus 1 will be 9. Root 9 will be 2. Question number 2. In triangle ABC, measure angle or angle A is angle C is right. Then sine B plus cosine B what 1. Yes, sine B plus cosine B. You have the angle C is right. So the acute angle B and angle C, the sum of them sine and cosine of the same angle B will be bigger than 1. 17. Question number 17. If sine x equal half, then and x is acute angle, then sine 2x equal what? I need first the value of x. Shift the sine half, you will get x. Shift the sine half, you will get the value of x. Will be just 30. So the sine of 2x, that means sine of 2 times 30. That means 6 times, okay? So sine 6 equals root 3 over 6. Now it's a problem. Question number 3. Prove that the triangle whose vertices are the point y and x and z is right angled triangle at y. Okay? I need to prove right at y. So you will find the distance or the length for each side, xy and xy and yz and xz. Yes, xy equal x minus x power 2 here, x and y, x minus x, so 2 minus 0 and 4 minus 6.28 power 2, you will get the distance will be root 11.84 length unit. And also the side yz by the same way, we find the length between y and z, just use the rule, x minus x plus power 2 plus y minus y power 2. You will get the length unit root for 74 length unit. And the side x is by the same way, the point x with z, x with x minus x power 2 and y minus y power 2, between them plus, you will get the distance is root 85.84 length unit. Yes, to prove the right at y, you will prove the Pythagorean theorem. If here the xy or the greatest side power 2 equals the sum of the other square of the two other sides, that's in right at y. Here xz not equal zy plus the xy, but here I need power 2, xz power 2. This is the longest length, so it will be 85.84. And the sum of the others will be square, will be the same number, 85.84. So here the xz is the hypotenuse. So if the object to y, angle y, so it's right at y. So you can say the triangle XYZ is right angle triangle at y. Question number 4. ABC is right angle triangle at B. I have a triangle right at B. And 2AB equals root 3AC. Find the trigonometrical ratio of angles. What's the meaning of trigonometrical ratio? That means I need the sine A, sine C, cosine C, tan C. But we can draw the triangle now right at B. He said right at B. And this is A and this will be B. AB to AC equal root 3 to 2. So you can say AB over AC equal root 3 over 2. So you can put the length now AB or equal root 3. Okay, AC is 2. You can get BC by Pythagorean theorem. Square root of Hypotenuse power 2, 2 power 2, minus root 3 power 2. And the square, you will get 1. So BC is 1. Now you can get the old trigonometrical ratio for C, sine and cosine and tan. So sine C, remember object over hypotenuse. So root 3 over 2. Cosine C adjacent over hypotenuse, 1 over 2. Tan C equal object over adjacent, root 3 over root 3. Question number 5. Find the equation of the straight line passes through the point 2 and the negative 1. The straight line to x minus y plus 5 equals 0. Yes, I need the equation of straight line passing this point. So this is given. And I have also the equation of the other line. The required equation will be y equal mx plus c. I need the value of m and the value of c. M here is the slot, c here is the intersected part of y-axis. What is the given? I said the two lines are what? Two straight lines passing through, they are parallel? Yes, they are parallel. It's given. Okay? Sorry, the here missing given is parallel to line. And we have 2x minus y plus 5, this is equal 0, this is the other equation. And we have a point. So this is x and y. So what about the slope now? The slope, the parallel, that means the slope here for the two lines are equal. So you can get the slope for the given equation, the other line. So negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y, negative 2 over negative 1 will be 2 over 1. Will be 2. So you can also put the required equation here. M is 2. So y equal to x plus 2. Now I need the value of c. You have a point starting through this point 2 and negative 1. So x and y here 2 and negative 1 satisfy the equation. You can use this point by substitution here in this equation to get c. So put y by negative 1. Put x 2. 2 times 2 plus c. So 2 times 4, here negative 1, c equals negative 1 minus 4 will be negative 5. So c is negative 5. You can put c here also. So here also. Y equal to x plus c. C here is negative 5. So y equal to x minus 5. Question number 6. Prove that cosine 60 equal cosine square 30 minus sine square. You can use the calculator, no problem. The left side equal cosine 60, that means half. Right side is cosine square 30 minus sine square 6. You remember cosine 30, then put power 2. Cosine is 30 is root 3 over 2, put power 2 here. Minus sine 30 is half power 2 here. So the minus between them, you will get what? You will get 3 quarter minus quarter equal half. So this is number 2, 1 and 2, they are equal half. So the left side equals the right side. Question number 7. A, B, C, D is parallelogram. Its diagonal intersect at C. If A, 3 and negative 1, B, 6 and 2, C, 1 and 6, then find. I need first the coordinate of each of E and D. E is what? The intersection of the two diagonals. D is vertex in the parallelogram. Now, second, I need the length of DE. First, I will draw the parallelogram ABC. The diagonal here AC and diagonal B. You remember the diagonal bisect each other. So intersection is E. So E is the midpoint of AC and B. Okay, the two diagonals. E is the midpoint of the two diagonals. So E is the midpoint of AC also and B equal the same midpoint. So the midpoint of the given A and C, I don't know the value of B, X and Y, but I know A and C here in the given A and C. So you can put now the midpoint equal, yes, E is the midpoint, X plus X divided 2 for what? For AC. A here and C here, 3 and negative 1 and 1 and 2. X plus X Yes, 3 plus 1 and by 2 and y negative 1 and 6 plus over 2. You will get the midpoint is 2 and 2.5. So the midpoint is E is 2 and 2.5. I need D. The E is the midpoint also of BD. So 2 and 2.5 is the result of the midpoint between D and D, which denotes the D is X and Y. So 2 and 2.5 is the X of D plus X of D divided 2 and Y of D plus Y of D divided 2 equals the same answer midpoint. So X, which is X here and Y for D. So and D here is 6 and 2. So X plus 2, 6 divide 2. Y plus 2 divide 2. Yes, you will get yes. X plus 6 divided 2 equal 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So x plus 6 equal 4. So x equal 4 minus 6 is negative 2. And y plus 2 over 2 equal 2.5. Okay, so you can multiply 2 and 2.5. You will get y plus 2 equal 5. So y equal 5 minus 2 will be 3. So you have x and y now, negative 2 and 3. So d is negative 2 and 3. Question number 8. Find the slope and intercepted part of y-axis, the mean C, and the slope m of the straight line whose equation x over 2 plus y over 3 equals 1. You can make simplify to get the slope and the intercepted part. M here equals negative coefficient x over coefficient y. You can put negative coefficient x. What's the coefficient x? Is half. So negative half divide coefficient of y, which is 1 over 3. So negative half divide 1 over 3. That means negative coefficient x over coefficient y. You will get negative 3 over 2. This is the slope. And to get the y intercept, the intercept part of y, you can put x by 0. You can put y x by 0 because the point on y-axis. So you can put here x by 0, 0 divided 2 plus y over 3 equals 1. So 0 by 2 equals 0. Y plus over, sorry, y over 3 equals 1. So y over 3 equals 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Y equals 3. So the intercepted part equals 3. And the slope is negative 3 over 2. Number 9. Find the equation of the straight line which passes through the point L4 and perpendicular to straight line 5x minus 2y plus 7 equals 0. I mean the equation passing through this point and perpendicular. Okay, so the required equation will put y equal mx plus c. I need m and I need c. What is the given? The given you have a point 3 and 4 and equation and they are perpendicular. Okay, so the slope equal m1 equal negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y. You will get negative 5 over negative 2 will be 5 over 2. So this is the slope for this given equation, but the required is perpendicular. So you will replace that for this 5 over 2 will be 2 over 5 and change the sign will be negative 5 over 2. Negative 2 over 5. So, okay, this is the slope. And I need C. You will use this point to in this equation, but put first negative 2 over 5 here and plus C. I need to find the value of C. You will use this point 3 and 4 because this line passing through this point, passes through this point. So satisfy the equation. 3 is x, y, 4 is y. So put here 4 and x is 3. So you will get 4 is 4, negative 2, 5 times x is 3 plus C. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 over 5 and move out negative 6 by plus equal to 6 over 5 with 4. You will get C is 26 over 5. So remove C here and put 26 plus 26 over 5. So the equation will be y equal negative 2 over 5x plus 26 over 5. Question number 10. BCD is trapezium in which AB parallel to BC. Measure angle B equal 90 degrees. If AB equals 3 centimeters, BC equals 6, BC equals 5. Prove that cosine angle BCD minus tan angle ACD equal half. Okay, I will draw trapezium. Yes, but yes, the parallel AB and BC, but right at B. So I need right angle in the trapezium. So you will cut this part, this right here. This is B. So A, B, C, D. Because I need AB also parallel to BC. And AB is 3 centimeters. And AB 6 centimeters. BC is 10. Put the length for H1, yes, and I need cosine angle BC. BCD, I need cosine of angle in triangle. And then ACD in triangle also. I need this angle in a triangle, ACD. First, you can get now the length for each part. I need the length of CD. So you will divide this trapezium to be just rectangle and the triangle, right? At E. Okay. So this angle, right, and this 4 and this is 3 from the given. Yes, why this 3? Because equal the opposite side. This 3, this will be 4. And you know, BC is 10. And you know, this AB is 6. So from B to E is 6. So the remainder from 10 will be here 4. So this 4 and this is 3. So you can get the length of CD now. By Pythagoras theorem, this will be 5. Yes, square root 3 power 2 plus 4 power 2 under square root, you get just 5. So I need cosine BCD. BCD. That's mean, yes, cosine C. Cosine C in this triangle will be AD over CD, opposite over hypotenuse, 3 over 5. Yes, this angle, cosine BC. And then ACD. ACD. So I need another triangle, ACD. So you will put this A and B and CD again, but join A and C. This length is 3, this length is 10, but I need 10 only. 10 of this angle, opposite over adjacent, 3 over 10. Then angle ACB will be AB or BA over BC, 3 over 10. Now I get the value for the cosine and the tan. I need to prove the minus between them equal half. So make minus between them. 3 over 5 minus 3 over 10 will be half. So I prove. Yes, equal. Question number 11. Find the value of x, where x bigger than 0 and greater than 9. That means the angle in the first quadrant. If sine x sine 45 cosine 45 tan 60 equals tan square 45 minus cosine square. Yes, this is equation in x. So put sine x and put the value for each one. Sine 45 is 1 over 2, cosine 45 is 1 over 2, tan 60 is 3, equal tan 45 is 1 power 2, minus cosine 60 is half power 2. Use the calculator, no problem. The signing between the numbers will be sine x equal this number, the sine this and this will be root 3 over 2. And 1 power 2 minus half power 2 will be 3 quarters. So 3 quarter divide fraction root 3 over 2, you will get sine x. Yes, you divide. You will get what? Root 3 over 2. I need the value of x. Shift the sign root 3 over 2, you will get x equals 60. Question number 12. A straight line, its slope is half. Intercept from the positive part of y-axis for a part of length 2 units. So C is positive plus 2. C is 2 units. in the direction of positive, so C is plus 2, positive 2, and the slope is half. I need the equation of the straight line. Y equal mx plus c. M is half, c is positive 2. So y equal mx plus c. M is half, c is 2. So put half, in, remove m and remove c, put half and 2. You will get the equation. This is number 1. And to each intersection point with the y-axis. With the y-axis, you will put x by 0. Okay, you will put x by 0. So when you put x by 0, you will get y equal to. So the point is 0 and 2. This is the intersection with y axis. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Bye.